What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you've never been here before, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, the thumbs up, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that have never been here before, there's about 300 videos for you to check out. I suggest that you go on a binge and start watching a lot of my videos. I think you'll enjoy them, and hit the subscribe button. For those of you that have never been here, I served 17 straight years in the New York State prison system. And what we're going to talk about today, I have a short little video to show you. What we're going to talk about today is a man who was arrested for DWI. He was out on bail after he was arrested for the DUI, driving under the influence. And he was sentenced to 90 days in the county jail. That was his penalty, just 3 months. And his girlfriend dropped him off to serve his sentence. And just one day into the sentence, he was killed inside of the county jail. He was beaten to death inside of the county jail when he just had 90 days to serve. So let me show you this little video, and then I will explain a few things that I really want to point out to you. So check out this video right here.
Well, it was just supposed to be a 90-day DUI sentence at the Cumberland County Prison, but 41-year-old Eric Garner never made it home, unfortunately. In fact, less than a day after he was booked, he was beaten to death, allegedly by his own cellmate. CBS 21's Kennedy Miller spoke to his family, who say they are completely heartbroken and they want answers tonight.
But this was just cold-blooded murder. He murdered him.
I still feel like it's a nightmare. It's not real.
On October 23rd, 41-year-old Eric Garner took his last breath. He was a father, brother, son, and beloved bartender from Williamsport. His family tells me he was known for his kind heart and humor.
He took a kind, gentle soul. Eric wouldn't hurt a fly. And for his last moments to be that fear.
He just had an energy that was undeniable. He touched everyone that he was around.
Garner had just started a 90-day DUI sentence on October 22nd. His girlfriend, Tessa Shorb, dropped him off that afternoon, never imagining it would be the last time she saw him alive.
I told him that, don't worry, it is one of the safest jails, the nicest jails. Like, it's going to be easy. You're going to get through it.
But the next day, she got a call no one wants to receive.
I mean, it wasn't even 24 hours from when I dropped him off at 1:30 to Wednesday when I got the phone call from the warden.
Investigators say the man that you see on your screen, 33-year-old D'Angelo Nallon, walked into Garner's cell, beat him to death while he slept. Nallon is now charged with criminal homicide and remains in custody at Cumberland County Prison.
It was tough to see him like that. I'm really mad.
I don't know why you would beat somebody like that, no matter what was said or anything.
He took the better part of me. I mean, if I could trade places with Eric, I would have, in a heartbeat.
As the family continues to grieve, they're holding on to memories of who Eric was.
I mean, we made it through the worst of circumstances together. And somehow I think we became somewhat respectable men. He was an awesome dad.
The biggest dorky dad joke teller ever. He just loved to make people laugh.
And even as the family celebrates his life, they can't help but ask how this happened.
You know, with brain injuries, there's seconds matter. Seconds matter. Minutes matter. How long was he there? How long did they keep him in their infirmary? How long did it take for somebody to come to his aid?
Now, I have reached out to the Cumberland County Prison to get those answers for the Garner family, but they say they cannot comment as it is an ongoing investigation. If you would like to help the Garner family, they have created a GoFundMe. It can be found on our website at cbs21.com. In Cumberland County, Kennedy Miller, CBS 21 News.
As you see, what I explained to you, a heartbreaking story, a family that is in tragedy, a family that is suffering. Um, he did not, of course, from all the facts haven't come out, but we can say that the man did not deserve to be beaten to death. They haven't spoke about what sparked the incident. They haven't spoken about why the two men were involved in an altercation. They were cellmates, so we don't know what was going on inside of that cell. But the truth is that that's irrelevant. The point that I want to make to you is that this man, Eric Garner, was had children. He had, I believe it was a son. He had a brother who you saw was very upset. So he was a father, he was a brother, he was a son, and don't believe that he had any type of criminal past or criminal history. But he decided to drive under the influence. And driving under the influence is against the law. Driving under the influence creates the possibility for you to take someone's life. Driving under the influence makes it a reality where you could end your own life. And who thinks that they're going to drive under the influence? Everyone gets behind the wheel and thinks they're going to get home safe. And so when you make that decision, when you make that conscious decision to get behind the wheel of a car and drive after you have been drinking alcohol, you endanger yourself and everyone around you. You know, he could have gotten behind the wheel of the car and hit a woman pushing a baby carriage and killed a mother and her child, right? So he made a terrible decision, an unfortunate decision, and he was sentenced to 90 days where he lost his life. And the point is, who thinks that that's going to happen? Who thinks that you're going to go into the county jail? It's not even state prison. It was just a county jail for 90 days. And it only takes one. He only did one day. And so the reason I'm making this video is I need to point out to my viewers that I don't want circumstances like this to ever happen to you. That's how quickly it happens. That's how dangerous it is to be incarcerated, that you never know who you're going to encounter, right? You never know what turmoil you're going to get involved with. You never know who you're going to have a problem with, right? And this guy that took his life is going to be charged with the crime, but that doesn't bring Eric back. He's gone forever. And it all stems from, I'm not saying that Eric losing his life is his fault. I'm saying that the entire situation was sparked because Eric decided to make a decision to drive under the influence. And alcohol is dangerous, man. But he is the one. I'm not putting blame on him again for losing his life, but he is the one that made the decision to break the law, to drive under the influence of alcohol. And that has repercussions for it. You guys don't do this. Please don't do this. I was with tons of men in the prison system that were there for driving while intoxicated and taking someone's life. You know, driving while intoxicated and smashing into a family. The stories are endless. I don't even need to go through them, you know. But do me a favor, especially on a day like today. It's Sunday. There's football games. People go to the bar. They're drinking, watching the games. I mean, you have all these services that could bring you home. You have Uber, you have Lyft, you have ride shares, you have buses, you have taxis, you have friends that can pick you up. You can walk home, whatever you have to do. Don't get behind the wheel of a car. Don't end up like my friend Kevin, who got 7 years for taking someone's life driving drunk. He lost his career, he lost his house, he lost his family. Don't end up like this guy, Eric, who goes in there thinking he's going to do 90 days and loses his life. That's all I have to say in this short video, right? You never know what's going to happen in the prison system. It's unfortunate. I'm going to be making a video in about another hour. I'm going to post it later today if all goes smooth. And so stay tuned to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.